All right there, welcome in, and welcome back. This is a special edition of It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl Expose. Today's subject, we are talking about the infamous, the Grammy winning, the fashionista, him and herself, Lil Nas X, the ever improving talent. Let's get right on into it. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Here we go.
Peyton, the business biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?
All right. Welcome back to It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. My name, for those of you who are new to this channel and this series, is Peyton 3.0. The artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the YouTuber, not the content creator, and not the influencer. As I say in every video, those are great platforms and tools to build the business, the brand, the name, reputation, but most importantly, the community. Okay? So, if you like what you hear today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, hit the like. Did I say hit the like? Hit the dislike if you don't like it. Because either way, leave me a hater comment or constructive criticism too is welcome. Everything helps the algorithm push this video out to more people the algorithm thinks would like this type of content. Hit the notification bell for more. Let's get right on into it. Lil Nas X. First of all, yes, I like me some Lil Nas X. I love the lips. I love the nose. I love the body. I love the face. Okay? But that's just physical attraction. We're not really here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the artistry. And here's the thing about Lil Nas X. When I first heard the first thing that went viral for him to blast him off to what he was, Old Town Road, I'm like, everybody's going crazy over this. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. The song Old Town Road, even with the feature of Billy Ray Cyrus, which was actually the best thing about the song, on the remix, was not that great. I listened to it today. I mean, like, the beat and some good earphones is knocking. Okay? But when you strip it back from that, what he's saying, what he's doing on the track, it's just not that impressive. Right? So I didn't care for that. Then I listened to 7 and I understand what he was trying to do. He wasn't trying to put himself in a box, right? He wasn't trying to limit himself. But that particular EP sounded just kind of all over the place. and it didn't feel completely focused, right? So I did like some cuts on the track, like Panini and whatnot, but I was waiting for him because I'm somebody who's an artist and I'm gay, right? I'm somebody that's a black gay man who is an artist. And the same thing with Lil Nas X. So I was happy to see somebody finally break through in the mainstream that was that. Right? Even though, of course, in the beginning, he didn't say that's what he was. He didn't wait a long time in his career to say that he wasn't. It was basically after that first single came out that he decided to announce it. We already know how hard it is for people like us to make the breakthrough in something like hip hop, country especially, right? But things are changing, and he wasn't afraid to knock on the door, and the people who want to support that was going to support that, and the industry decided to back him, right? As they should, right? There's not many of us up there in the mainstream doing it, right? But when it came to the artistry, I just wasn't really truly convinced that this was the man for the job, right? I wasn't really convinced that this was the man for the job, because I wasn't hearing excellence quite yet. Love that Panini music video too, by the way. Love that Panini music video too, by the way. But then he came, and a lot of the antics too. I love a funny, corny nigga. Well, Lil Nas X is not that. Let's take that back. But I love a funny, corny man. I do. And he's funny. But what was becoming most memorable about him was the antics, was the jokes, was the TikTok of it all. Right? Won himself 2 Grammys. Okay? Won himself 2 Grammys, baby. What an accomplishment, right? Even though I personally do not care for the Grammys at all these days. Very proud. Very proud, because this is still one of the examples that we have to look to as black gay men that was doing it, and doing it quite well, as far as him being able to play the game. But then we got around to the debut album, Industry Baby came out, and I really liked that song. And as he went on, he dropped more of his singles, like his slower singles, like Sun Down, his videos. Is when I really started to become more invested in him as an artist, because I could see that he was working on it. I can see that he was also working on his singing chops, right? And so making those better, sounding great, right? Won those 2 Grammys, right? And then he releases eventually the J Cries. You know, the antics again and blah, 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 the antics, you know. But honestly, that type of antic marketing can only take you so far if you keep using the same marketing trick that's just completely obnoxious. See, what got you in the door will not keep you in the door. You want to have to come with something else. And if you don't know, and the music industry team that you have has no ideas either, well then what good are they? And at this point, what good are you? Right? So he has all these antics, talking about the music industry, that his label's not letting him release gospel music, whatever. He releases J Cries, which I'm going to be honest. I liked the song. I liked the music video. But I'm not a Christian. Okay? I believe in the universe. The universe delivers. I'm not religious at all. I'm not even spiritual. I was a Christian back in the days. Then I became spiritual. And then as I grew with my consciousness, as I got on more conscious, higher levels, as I began to study more things about the world and more things came out and paid attention to things as they really are, but mainly the fact before that my sexuality wasn't accepted in a lot of Christianity, even till this day. I turned away from all that. But this isn't about me. It's about all the people who were Christians, that were his fans, that found that offensive, and the fact that he didn't think it was going to be a big deal. Yes, a lot of people in Generation Z are rumored to not be really into Christianity as millennials and up. But I don't think that's really obviously the case in this instance, for the fact of the huge backlash that he got from releasing this record, that promotion, these albums. Then he tried to apologize and say it's not that big of a deal, and that he basically acted like he wasn't bothered, but he was. He was bothered. And so he slithered away, right? And that single and all this fiasco really came to a hit in January of this year. We are now at the end. You've seen him pop back up months later on the stage with Tyler and Halle Bailey in this outfit that was like an astronaut, not knowing that he was trying to prepare us for his next era. And then maybe a month or two later, he comes out with a teaser in that spacesuit, basically calling him Dream Boy. And then he comes back with the song Light Again. Now the song is good. I love when he was performing his things on these internet shows and on the radar and live, sounding really good, really transforming his artistry and getting better and better. But when he released that music video for Light Again, I said to myself, this type of video is for when you just first starting your career and you're really completely like younger. I believe, how old is he? 20, 22, 23, 24, whatever. But the point is that this is a type of music video that you shoot and release at the beginning of your career. This is not a video that anybody's going to care about as a comeback, especially after the major events and backlash that, you know, he had as doing that J. Christ stuff. Right? He's going to do his comeback like J. Christ. I got my life on it. I love the music video, but I am not the one that is basically in love with this Jesus, this God that Christians are. You might be a Christian yourself that didn't like what he did there, right? So I didn't have a problem with that. I loved it. Although my gripe with that whole J. Christ thing is that it was too close to what he had already done with Call Me By Your Name. The video concept too close to what he had already done. I don't know if the ideas are running out. I don't know if he needs to fire his current team and maybe get somebody who specializes in rebranding to come on in and get him together and in the best way, of course, to truly eat, cook, and slay. I don't know. And I really want the best for Lil Nas X because he is somebody that wants to push his artistry, get better at what he's doing. He truly is one of the few generations, the people doing music that actually cares about being great, getting better, right? But with this comeback falling on deaf ears, and yes, he released another single too. That one is great, that one is good, but nobody is really paying attention like that anymore. And nobody in the YouTube streets or anywhere online is barely talking about, sorry about that, I had to burp, about Nas X anymore like that. What is it, in your opinion, that you think Lil Nas X can do to have a proper comeback? What is it, in your opinion, that you think Lil Nas X can do to get people to care again? Get people to truly forgive him who he has hurt? How does the PR team truly clean it up? Because I don't believe that all these months later that things is all good. That things are, let bygones be bygones, we forgive, let's move on. Is the current era that he has started off with this time truly giving the way it needs to? Because obviously we know it's not, based on the fact that many people are not paying attention, except maybe for the core Lil Nas X fans that are still left, that he hasn't offended, that he hasn't pushed away. I want to say this again. I want the best for Lil Nas X because I truly do love him. He's young. Everybody makes some big mistakes. You know, I don't want this to be the end for him. I'm really root for him. It's just comeback is just not making that big of noise as he would, and I would like it to. Yeah. So hopefully this next video he comes out with, it's going to be something to truly talk about in the best way. Okay, and that is it for my little special edition expose. This is Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, baby. Not the YouTuber, not the content creator, and not the influencer, honey. If you love my personality, baby, if you love what you heard, then please, did I say please? Go ahead and hit the like button right now. Do it. Stop multitasking and hit the like button right now. Because you know I gave you the tea. You know that I cooked. I cooked you a nice supper, honey. And hit the subscribe button. Because you know you want to come back. You know you want to return for more. Because I'm that girl. That's me. I am YouTube, as I'll say in all my videos. Mr. Beast who? Dodash who? Skippity toilet? What's that? Okay, and get your entire life on every single episode that I release. I want to hear from you. Yes, you, right now in that comment section. Okay? Yes. Here is 2 more videos. One's a playlist and one's my most recent upload for you to get into and get your life. I upload 5 times a week, sometimes more. I'm trying to actually increase the number, so I'm probably uploading more than 5 times a week. You just have to pay attention. Help the algorithm push more videos to you and more people by doing your part. Liking, commenting, disliking, haters, constructive criticism, people too, you're welcome here. You are. Because you do that, you're the ones that truly make this channel. Okay, you truly make the channel. Alright? You truly tell the algorithm that this is important. People want to see this. People want to talk about it. You don't care if it's negative or positive. That's not how the algorithm is programmed. It's programmed to basically make an action of people want to see this. People want to talk about this. This is important. So I want to push this even further. Okay? So you are always welcome. And I will see you on the next episode of It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Bye-bye.
Peyton, the business, Biz. Why don't you tell them how much of a warrior we are?